Aaron Judge, he had 9 hits in 14 games last postseason. He's got 11 hits this postseason in 6 games already. Is he on this list? There's a couple guys standing right next to me on this list. Pretty good list. Most hits, first 6 playoff games. They're alive.
Hot boy list.
That's it. The back page of the Post. Judge, bat flip, which he rarely does, but that deserved a bat flip. That was some moment last night. As we welcome you back, guys have picked up the bats. Poppy, a little product placement. You got a special Big Poppy bat?
You know it. And let me tell you, to do this breakdown about Aaron Judge, this is what we need. This is the only way you can get to that pitch. Ortiz bat.
So let's start with that, Alex, right? Because we were watching that last night. It's hard to believe, like, and, you know, picking your guy's brain, how you take 100 inside and pull it and don't hook it is a feat in itself. Take us through the at-bat and how he did that.
Yeah, I mean, this could be the at-bat and the swing that changes everything for the Yankees in this postseason. But what you'll see here in this video is you will see the 0-1 pitch is a fastball. We'll roll the tape, 100 miles an hour, and you see it's a little long, a little disconnected, and by him, right? The next pitch is better, but so is the swing. Tighter, connected, and focus on how easy he has a front foot stride, still head, and just drops the head. And Poppy, this is what champions are made of. Unbelievable pitch, maybe the only guy in the game that can not only hit this pitch, but keep it fair.
I thought it was interesting. Louis Garland, after the game, he was the pitcher for Toronto. He said he did something very bad with a really good pitch. Poppy, do you agree? Was that just credit to Aaron Judge for hitting pitch like that out?
I got to tell you guys, Aaron Judge is on his own bubble. Let me tell you, this guy is 6'7", and you would think in your mind that he need to stand to be able to hit a ball out. This pitch is in his hands 100 miles an hour. How did he get there, Captain? You know that it's almost impossible to get to that pitch right in here. It seems like you need a bat this long to be able to get there. This guy make that look so easy. And this guy gonna finish his career as one of the greatest, no doubt about it. The way he's handling himself at the plate, all of a sudden when he had been having issues hitting during the playoff, now his mindset, what we see from him is like, I'm gonna let the game come to me. I'm not gonna go and chase the game, and that's why he's doing so good in this playoff right here.
Well, I mean, look, the only person that I can think of, it's a little foreshadowing for the show, but the only person I can think of that would hit a pitch in that area and keep it fair that I have seen is Edgar Martinez, your former teammate. Right. He's the only guy I've seen be able to do that. But with Aaron, I think what he's doing is he's taking the game as it comes to him, right? And I think for the first time in his playoff career, I'm just guessing here, it looks like he's at the plate and he's not saying, I need to get a hit, I need to get a hit, I need to hit a home run. He's letting the game come to himself. He's getting his hits, right? He's taking his walks. And when the situation presented itself last night, he came up with the big home run. But he's doing absolutely everything he can right now to carry the Yankees. And this, we're going to look back. I firmly believe we're going to look back at that home run and say that was the turning point of the series.
And I got to say this, guy. That ball that he hit last night, it made me erase everything on his past about the playoff. All that trash talking about him, people forget about it. This guy is back.
And where's that camera? I want to show you, because you mentioned how do you hit that pitch, and you talked about Edgar Martinez, Cap. Like, the way you hit this pitch, we call it alligator arms. That bat has to come this way, and alligator arms, meaning really, really tight to your body, and then he just throws the head. The minute you go here, you're dead. And that's what he did in the prior pitch. By him staying more connected and tight and bringing it here and meeting that ball up front, that's how you keep that ball fair. Pretty awesome. Pretty
awesome is right. Unbelievable for Judge. Now we'll see what's on for an encore. The cool thing about this series is it's been 2 superstars. Judge for the Yankees and Vlad Guerrero Jr. has also had an unbelievable series. He had a breakout postseason, too, at the expense of the Yankees. He's hitting .615. He's homered in every game in the series, and he's doing so without a single strikeout. You know, that's what's cool when you've got 2 superstars who are just going off in the series. And there is something, Derek, about the Yankees, too, that just drives Vlad. He does not like the Yanks, and he takes it out aggression on them, too, for some strange reason.
A complete dislike for the Yankees. He came out, didn't he say this one team he would never play for? Be careful, don't say that. You might need him in negotiations.
That's right.
At some point. But
he's got a 20-year deal.
That's right.
He's as good as I've seen him personally. I know you guys get a chance to watch him a little bit more, but as good as I've seen him offensively, defensively, and he's doing all this without Bichette in the lineup. So his team is looking to him to carry the load, and he's carried the load. So this is a fun series to watch so far.
You're absolutely right. When I'm watching this series, made me go back to last year, the World Series, Yankees against the Dodgers. Of course, everybody was coming into the field to watch Ohtani and Aaron Judge. In this series, this is what you want to see. Giant against the Giant. Aaron Judge against Vladimir Guerrero. Look at this. It's a changeup right here, guys. This guy is a fastball criminal. Now, look at what he's doing with that changeup right there. When you hit that changeup like that and you hit the fastball like he did the other night, if I'm a pitcher, I will stay away from you, regardless. I mean, this guy is getting it done. He's covering the whole strike zone. It's not like he's swinging at the inside pitch and taking the outside pitch, or swinging at the outside pitch and taking it. He's swinging everything in the strike zone. He's dominating it. So that's what makes him so dangerous.
You know, we had so much conversations the last few years about Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani, and Vladimir Guerrero saying, hey, I'm here, north of the border. Don't forget about me. I'm in that conversation as well. But, Cap, to your point, yes, there is a dislike. Reminds me of some other Dominican that dislike the Yankees, that crush the Yankees, but we're not going to mention any names.
Who, Dever?
But, Kevin, here... KB, here's what it is.
We are menace.
When you see a guy like Vladimir Guerrero, he's playing like a guy on a mission, a guy that's pissed off, a guy with a chip on his shoulder. The way he's sliding on home plate like Pete Rose, he's hitting with power. Game one, he had a great play for a double play. He is playing on a mission, and he's looking to say, Judge, not so fast. There's two of us here.
Are you pitching to any of these guys today? Is any manager giving any of these guys pitches to hit? That's my question.
Okay, first of all, remember, we talked about it's not who's behind you, it's who's in front of you. The Blue Jays got pinned into a corner. They had to pitch to Judge. I hate it, and I'm going to make this clear. I hate it. You do not walk anybody in this situation with nobody on base.
Yeah, and the thing is with the Blue Jays, you can't walk Vladdy because the rest of the team doesn't strike out. So you just lead to a big inning. We talked about this when we were talking about the Detroit Tigers, how they're striking out a lot. It takes a home run for them to score. The Blue Jays will single you to death, and they'll put the ball in play. So you can't just say, Vlad, go to first base.
Will they walk Judge today?
100%.
Interesting.
100%.
But not now with nobody on base.
They did it yesterday. They might do it again today.
That hurt him. That hurt him.
Yeah.
That is true. Well, the rookie Cam Schlittler had an historic debut of the Wild Card Series. First pitcher in history with 8 scoreless innings, 12 strikeouts, no walks in any playoff game. He dispatched the Red Sox at Yankee Stadium. It was quite the sight to see. But now he steps up in class to the ALCS, to a different offense, different team who faced him twice and did well against him twice in the regular season. So the superstar Cam Schlittler was born. What does he have for an encore today?
Well, look, I said it last night. I think he has to be good, not great. However, he faced these guys twice already. One, he was pedestrian. One, he was bad. But he's made a little adjustment, KB, and that adjustment was he was around 50% fastball breaking balls in those 2 starts. Last start against Boston, he was dominating with gas, about 80% fastballs. I would expect him to have a lot more gas. Don't try to fool anyone. Here's the heater, mano a mano, hit it if you can.
I agree with you. And let me tell you, I would like to see a video of this kid so people can see his body language. Look at this guy's body language. This to me, this is what it comes to dominate. His body language, he know what he got, and he say, I'm gonna use it at my best. That's why he dominate. I know that he have a poor outing his last time against the Blue Jays, but let me tell you, this game is all about making adjustment. And this kid, he know that this ball club today depend on him. I'm expecting him to come through today, Captain, to be at his best.
Yeah, we talk about is he going to have a repeat performance? Probably not. I mean, he's not going to strike out 12 people, right? But
never know.
Do I expect him to have a great game? Absolutely. His stuff is electric. He's pitching well right now. But this is not the Boston Red Sox, and bear with me for a second. When he faced Boston, it was the first time that they had seen him. Now, Toronto, to Al's point, have faced him twice, and they've had some success against him. So this right here is going to be a game of adjustments.
Exactly.
Right? He's going to have to adjust to them. They're going to have to adjust to him as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out over however long he's in. but he needs to stay in the game 5-6 innings.
Just say, what do they need?
Yeah.
What do the Yankees realistically need from him? You're right, 8 innings, 12 strikeouts, maybe that's unrealistic. What do they have to have from him today?
I think he has to go at least 5. At least 5. Because then they're going to have, Bednar pitched more than 1 inning yesterday. Williams pitched. I know everyone, all hands on deck. But the Yankees will be much more comfortable if he goes 5 or 6 innings.
Yeah, and why not 6? Look, I said it last night. I think they're going to shellac this bullpen of the Blue Jays. So if you're good and you give me 6 innings and 3 or 4 runs, I think the Yankees win. But something interesting happens, KB, when you see a pitcher go 50% from fastball to 80% fastball, all of a sudden he's throwing balls by Boston and he's going, holy smokes, I'm actually pretty darn good. And he's growing right in front of our eyes. I would expect a lot of gas, and it shows confidence when you throw that many heaters.
Absolutely. I'm a big fan of watching this young blood like this electrify and hold a stadium like he had before. I can't wait. I cannot wait to watch this kid pitch tonight because I know he's going to bring it.
Why don't we get some more insight into that? I have a guy who can help us out. We move to the train station. D-Train. Dontrell Willis in the train station conductor hat is on, and away we go. And so give us a little more perspective on Cam Schlittler. And if you think, Train, this fastball-heavy, arsenal will work against a team that does not strike out.
You know what? I love what Big Papi said about his mound presence. This young man, Cam, at 24 years old, has all the tools. He possesses frontline ace stuff, and the future is bright for him in a Yankee uniform. I love the way that he commands the fastball and throws through the target. The fastball will be anywhere from 101 to 102. He charges down to 98, but the cutter to me is a very important pitch to keep the lefty off balance, but he can overpower you at the bottom as well as at the top of the zone. Now, the Blue Jays have had some success against him, shortening up their at-bats and putting the ball in play, but I expect him to make an adjustment and go to the secondary pitches to keep them off balance and keep the ball on the ground and be efficient. I love what the captain said. He's going to have to go deep into this ball game and navigate the lineup at least twice with the game intact, but after that huge postseason start that he's coming off of, I think he has enough confidence to go against anybody in baseball. Styles make fights, and this is going to be a good one today.
What do you think the Yankees need? What do they need out of him, D?
He's got to go at least 5 innings, man. You want to shorten that game if you're Aaron Boone. Hopefully he gets 6 innings, but 1 at-bat at a time. Do not let Vlad Jr. again. I said it yesterday. They don't watch our show. I said it yesterday. Don't let Vlad get his foot down and get that offense going. Circle Captain Kirk as well. But I think he's going to challenge everybody and try to force the issue. This is going to be a fun matchup. Enough talking, man. Let's start the game already. This is going to be a good one.